I still can't believe this actually happened. It started on a humid Tuesday evening. I stopped by my dad's place after my shift, like I do most weeks. Dad's 68, a retired electrician, sharp as ever. But ever since Mom passed 2 years ago, the house has felt too quiet. So when I walked into the kitchen and found him grinning at his laptop like a kid on Christmas morning, I honestly felt relieved. I poured some iced tea and asked what had him so happy. He spun the screen toward me. Son, I finally found a buyer for the 67 Mustang. That car was everything to him. 3 years of restoration, every bolt turned by his own hands in our garage. His knees had gotten bad, so he'd listed it online for $45,000. His name's Marcus, Dad said. Defense contractor, stationed in Munich, paying my full asking price. The second I heard defense contractor overseas, my stomach dropped. Every alarm in my brain started going off at once. I kept my voice steady. That's great, Dad. Did you two talk on the phone at all? No, his connection's bad over there, so we just email. Then, almost casually, he's sending a flatbed driver to grab the car Thursday. I leaned over his shoulder, scrolling, my heart hammering. The buyer's profile photo screamed stock image. The emails were stiff, oddly formal. Then I hit the newest message, and there it was. Marcus claimed a wire transfer hold on his overseas military account. To clear customs, he needed my dad to hand the driver the car title and $5,000 cash. In exchange, the driver would hand over a cashier's check for 50 grand, reimbursing the cash and covering the sale. Cashier's check, cash up front, in-person pickup, classic fake check escrow scam, textbook. Every part of me wanted to yell, to tell him he was being played, but I saw the pride on his face. If I exploded right there, he'd feel humiliated, get defensive, maybe even email Marcus to apologize, tipping the guy off. So I played it cool. Hey Dad, let me handle the delivery emails. You go polish the chrome. He handed me the laptop without hesitation. Thanks, kiddo. Really. That night, I took over the chat, matching his typing style down to the punctuation. I confirmed Thursday, 2 p.m. I asked for the driver's full name, the transport company, the truck's plate number, playing along, letting him think he'd already won. He was so confident, so greedy. He handed over everything. I screenshotted every message, pulled the IP logs, and drove straight to the sheriff's department Wednesday morning. I sat across from a financial crimes detective and laid the folder on his desk. He flipped through it for 2 minutes, then looked up. Kid, an in-person cash pickup is rare. These guys usually stay hidden overseas. If this driver actually shows up Thursday, we can catch him red-handed. Thursday afternoon, we sent Dad out to lunch with my uncle. 2 undercover detectives set up in our living room. 3 unmarked cruisers idled down the block. I stood by the kitchen window, watching the driveway, my pulse in my ears. At 2:15, a black pickup truck rolled in. A guy in a polo shirt, clipboard in hand, walked toward the garage like he already owned it. He knocked. An undercover officer opened the door, playing my dad's brother. The guy handed over a fake cashier's check, asking for the title and the cash. The moment the officer passed him the prop money, badges out. 3 seconds later, he was face down on the driveway in cuffs. Turned out he was part of an organized ring running across 7 states, targeting elderly people selling classic cars online. His arrest cracked the whole operation wide open. Over $800,000 stolen, traced back through his network. 8 months later, I was in federal court, testifying about email headers and text logs. 2 of the ring's organizers got 6 years each. Dad kept his Mustang. He kept his money. Most importantly, he kept his dignity. We still work on that engine together every weekend. And now, whenever the phone rings with an unknown number, he lets me answer first.